What's up guys, in today's video we're going to talk about 5 essential items that you need when it comes to filmmaking. All these 5 things that we're going to cover in today's video are going to be under $50, so let's just dive into them. So the first item we're going to talk about is this small Aputure M9 Light. Now this light I think goes for $45. The benefit out of this light is you just never know where you're gonna get caught up in a situation where you need a little extra light, or you want to use a practical light. You can put it in the back, however you want to go about it. Maybe a hair light. There's different ways of utilizing a small light like this. Again, for $45 you just can't beat it. So this light is definitely essential when you need something small, portable, running gun, and it has internal battery as well. It's LED only, it's not bi-colored I believe, so I mean that's the only negative, but again, I mean it's a light and you can never go wrong with having a light in your bag. The next thing we're going to talk about is these neutral density filters by Tiffen. So these normally range from $25 to $30, somewhere around there. Now the benefit of these compared to, let's just say, this one right here, which is the variable ND filter, is obviously these are clutch because you can just rotate them and you can get more stops in. However, there's only a max that you guys can go on these before you start getting the crisscross pattern on these Tiffen variable NDs. Compared to these, it's just one stop. Not one stop, you can get some that are 3 stop or 4 stop, but it's just one. There's no twisting to them. But the benefit of them is, first of all, like I mentioned, there's $25, so you can get both of these for like $50, maybe like a couple dollars more. But the benefit of using both of these combined is you can actually get strong depth of field in broad, harsh daylight. So if you add both these together, I have the 0.9 and the 0.6 stop. So if I'm using both these together on a lens, I'm able to drop down a 1.8 aperture, even if it's 100 degrees outside. So if it's really hot, you can still drop it for bokeh, if you want that depth of field. Compared to this one in a harsh light environment, I believe the most I was able to get down in aperture is like f4, f5.6. Sometimes if you want, that stronger depth of field, I recommend you guys going with this one here. Now the only con to this neutral density filter from Tiffen is you are going to get a green cast tint on your image. So the way I balance that is by just adjusting the color more to the magenta side, just so you can kind of counter the green tint that you will get when you add both of these neutral density filters together. But if you add one, you should be good. But if you add two, just counterbalance it by just adjusting the color in the camera. $25, $30, you just can't beat it, and you're able to get bokeh depth of field anywhere that you guys are when it comes to harsh lighting conditions. The third thing we're going to talk about is the small rig filmmaking tool set. Now this is very small, but it can be really big when it comes to filming. So for example, on set, there's a time and place when you guys might be having a cage, or you guys are rigging up your camera, or something small might get loose on set. You just never know. This thing can come in clutch because it has a flathead, screwdriver. There's Allen tools in here so if you guys are looking for specific sizes, this small rig tool set will have it. There's basically every size you guys can ask for, and you never know when you might need it. Something I would definitely recommend for you guys to have in your camera bag or in your keychain, however you guys want to go about it. Just really look into this. I can't tell you guys how many times this has came in handy for me. Now the fourth essential thing that I can tell you guys to go for is this black wrap, or as they call it, cinefoil. This right here comes in clutch when it comes to lighting, so you don't even need expensive lighting. Let's just say we go back to the Aputure M9, right? This little light, when you turn it on and you want to control lighting, this is where black wrap will come in handy. So for example, let's just say I cut out this small one already, right? So if you see me right now, it's lighting me up, but if you block the light just like that, it allows you to control more of the light. So let's say you want to do a practical light and you want to have it in the back, but you don't want it to hit a certain area. This cinefoil or black wrap will allow you to adjust the lighting, so it gives you control. And this is something that I can definitely vouch for, and I'll tell you guys to go for. I love lighting, and it's just something that's gonna up your production. It's gonna up your look. So again, this is $35. No, not this wrap right here, but I mean this whole foil here. $35, you guys can't beat it. Let me just turn off this light right here. But if you guys are in the market, it fits in your bag as well. So something small, but little things like this can do a big thing when it comes to your videos. Now the fifth and final thing we're going to talk about is gaffers tape. If you guys have never used gaffers tape, so what this basically is, and this will come in clutch, let's just say, for example, if you guys are shooting a wedding and you guys are running extension cables for your lights, A lot of the times that I've had my experience when it comes to the venues, gaffer's tape is always something that they're okay with because it doesn't leave any residue. And that's just an example for weddings. But let's just say you guys are shooting any other video, you guys might be putting, let's say for example, a tube lights. Use this gaffer's tape, will wrap the tube lights around top and bottom and it'll stay steady. And then when you take off this gaffer's tape from the tube lights, it doesn't leave any residue. So there's a benefit to this. That's the reason why a lot of filmmakers use this gaffer's tape. So that's pretty much it. Those are the 5 essential items. Again, these little things can do a lot for your videos. If you guys aren't interested, there will be links in the description below for you guys to go ahead and check them out. Again, everything's under 50 bucks, so it's not really gonna cost you a lot, but it'll play a big part on your videos. So if you guys like this video, drop it a like. Comment if you guys have any questions in regards to these 5 things that I talked about. Subscribe if you guys are new here, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.